announcing. I recorded a whole bunch of footage today out on the balcony, talking to myself as I do. The wind was ferocious, and so therefore, you couldn't hear anything I was saying. Ooh, stormy. I'm not gonna set my camera up in the wind, although I'm gonna show you what today looks like because it's beautiful. Because we do get this wonderful, wonderful breeze. So even on terribly hot days, there's somewhat of a relief from the wind because we're very high up. So that's awesome! My rant that I wasn't able to salvage was just about relationships. And when I say relationships, I don't mean smoochy. I mean relationships with humans. And being an au pair, not necessarily just an au pair, just someone who tends to be in places for short periods of time, such as myself, it seems. You know, you kind of let people down, which isn't great, but you also need to do these things for yourself, which I completely believe in. That's why I'm here, you know, that's why I'm so far away from home. But what I wanted to touch on was the relationships you cultivate while you're in the country or the town, wherever you may be, doing whatever you may be, and knowing that you have to leave. Your time has an expiry date. It's the worst. I would very much like to have a romantic relationship with somebody. I have no one specific in mind, but I don't want to feel limited by the fact that I'm leaving. But I know that would definitely put people off and not want to connect with me on that plane. I've already dealt with that, you know, dealt with that whole uncertainty of where you or the other person want to be or plan on being, and it's really frustrating. It's usually me that's like, okay, sayonara, ciao, just because I have a lot of plans, I guess. Like to travel, and settling down in one place is really hard for me. It's not hard to make connections, and I love the connections that I make. That's not the problem. It's just the monotony and the repetitiveness that becomes apparent to me, and then I question my own existence, and it becomes this whole battle within myself because I'm not one for monotony. I like to switch it up. Every time I've made any sort of romantic connection, which if you know me is very few and far between and usually strangely complicated and doesn't last because I leave. But it's always at the end. It's always before I go, which is so frustrating because ooh, yay. Man, there is no storm like an Italian storm. Or maybe it's just like a Chieti storm. So good. Just like teeming down rain, huge thunder, like the kind of thunder that you know it's coming, but it still scares you. And just beautiful lightning because you can see across the valley. Everything's beautiful here. I don't know if these blogs or vlogs are that entertaining. They're more just for personal use and comedy. But for the love of comedy. Yeah. I don't know what he's saying. Let's just take one last look. Come on. Come on. They're talking about cheese. It's an announcement about cheese. You can't see it. Oh yeah, you can. Look at that hail! Oh my god. This is crazy. I like a good storm. I just was hoping... Oh.
Yes, Thunder.